Welcome back to Headlines. I'm Wes Austin, and these are today's top stories. First, in a twist of fate that would make Las Vegas bookies raise an eyebrow, guess which judge was randomly assigned to the Signal chat leak case? Stick around and you'll find out. Then, at a Senate hearing where senators were grilling officials over the Signal chat leak and the global threats to the United States, you'll never guess what Senator Angus King of Maine wanted to talk about. We've got the video clip. Meanwhile, 3 federal judges in California ruled that the Trump administration must bring in Biden-approved refugees and pay for their housing. So Trump wins an election, but Biden's refugees policies stay in place. It's like divorcing someone and then having the judge say you'll still have to wash their sweaty socks and dirty underwear every week. Is that fine? Anyway. And finally, Rachel Zegler says that Snow White is the #1 movie in the world. Yeah, well, so is my friend's short film, at least according to his mom. Okay, let's dive in. You're never going to guess which judge was randomly assigned to handle the new lawsuit over the Signal chat leak. It's Judge James Boasberg, the same guy who thought the Venezuelan gang members deserved more time to enjoy our national parks before heading home. The case, filed by American Oversight, accuses the Trump administration of mishandling sensitive national security information by discussing military strike plans in a Signal group chat. The lawsuit alleges that officials broke record-keeping laws by using Signal's disappearing message feature. The proper procedure is to smash your phones with a hammer instead. What are the odds of this judge getting this case? Well, this is simple math, so let's figure it out together. There are 15 active judges and 10 senior judges, so approximately 25 possible judges who could have been assigned that case. Judge Boasberg was randomly assigned, so the odds were 1 out of 25, which means he had a 4% chance to get the case. It's the judicial equivalent of winning the lottery while being struck by lightning while seeing Bigfoot. Yesterday, at a Senate hearing, senators grilled officials over the Signal chat leak and the global threats to the United States.
I want to move on. One note that surprised me, I've been on this committee now this is my 13th year. Every single one of these reports that we have had has mentioned global climate change as a significant national security threat, except this one. Has something happened? Has global climate change been solved? Why is that not in this report? And who made the decision that it should not be in the report when it's been in every one of the 11 prior reports?
Threats to our national security.
Let me ask a direct question. Who decided climate change should be left out of this report after it's been in the prior 11?
I focused on the most extreme and direct national security threats.
That's not a response to my question.
Did
you instruct that there be no finding in terms of climate change in this report?
I don't recall giving that instruction.
I thought this was a Senate hearing on global threats, and the guy came in like it was couples therapy for Al Gore. The only carbon emissions Senator King seems okay with are the ones coming from burning Teslas, apparently. Climate change might kill us in 1,000 years, but Iran's working on a plan to do it next Tuesday. Let's prioritize, shall we? 3 federal judges in California have decided that President Trump must welcome about 40,000 refugees into the United States that were approved by former President Biden's deputies. Biden imported 197,000 refugees by October of 2024 and planned to import over 125,000 more during the next 12 months using a fast-track process that could cost over $2.5 billion. President Trump suspended these refugee programs on January 20th through an executive order. The 3 judges in California have recognized that Trump has the authority to decide how many refugees to accept during his term, but they also argued that Trump's executive order didn't actually stop the inflow of the migrants approved by Biden's deputies. Apparently, the rules are simple. When Biden is in office, Biden's policies are the law. When Trump is in office, Biden's policies are still the law. Imagine winning an election only to have judges say that you still have to follow Biden's policies. That's like buying a house and finding out that the previous owner still gets to live there. The actress who starred in one of the worst Disney movies ever has declared it the #1 movie in the world. Rachel Zegler, the star of Disney's Snow White, posted on social media to declare the live-action remake the #1 movie in the world, despite the fact that the movie flopped in the box office and has a 1.7 out of 10 rating on IMDb. Rachel says that Snow White is the #1 movie in the world. You know, I'm starting to think that she's the only one who's actually seen it. Before I close, does anyone else think that that Signal chat leak could have been done on purpose, like as some kind of psyop or something? I know I haven't read anything that is what actually happened. It just looked like it was a mistake and they shouldn't have included that reporter from the Atlantic. But it is just so bizarre to me that they would add this Atlantic reporter guy's phone number into the Signal chat. First off, why do they even have that guy's number? I don't know. But I did a little bit of searching and a few people have asked that question, but there hasn't been any evidence of it. I don't know. Okay, just a few random thoughts I wanted to throw out there. Okay, thanks for watching Headlines. I'm Wes Austin. Good night.